contestants there are. Don't tell me everyone's here for that W engine.
I don't think so. Oh, I see Nicole and Billy.
Proxy, you really came. I knew the cunning hairs would always be your #1 choice. Look, we've already secured our team qualification. Let's steal the spotlight in this competition, Proxy. Billy can have the Starlight Night meet and greet tickets. I'll take the Denny's, and all the remaining glory goes to you. Hold it! How come I'm left with just the glory? Where's my prize?
Nicole, if you want us to partner up, you could at least show a little sincerity. Belle and I already carefully went over the competition rules on our way over. The Hollow Champion competition uses a competitive hunt format. In other words, teams defeat ethereals within a set time limit to earn points. There are so many contestants this time, and the organizers are distributing standard issue carrots to everyone. So unless you have a special edge, you might not even run into any ethereals before the competition ends. Smaller teams rely on mobility, while larger teams can hunt dangerous but high-value targets. Of course, some teams choose to employ specialized route planners to secure an early advantage right out of the gate. And you're getting us to join because Faithin is the best proxy in all of New Eridu.
Wow, boss! That's exactly what you said before!
Billy, shut it already! You're going to blurt out everything we've got. Anyway, fine. I admit, our core strategy revolves around you, Proxy. I won't argue if you want the bigger cut. No, Nicole. The truth is, we're the ones who need your help in this competition. We really need that Porceloid W engine from the grand prize pool.
I see. Don't worry, manager. Since you need that W engine so badly, we'll help you get it no matter what!
With Hollow veterans like you two, plus Belle leading the way, we'll hit peak scoring efficiency. We're guaranteed a spot near the top of the leaderboard. When the time comes, just give Belle the W engine. We don't want any of the other prizes or rewards.
Okay, cut it out. You don't have to hold back. If it's the W engine you want, then anyone who's also got their sights set on it is an enemy of the cunning hairs.
That's right! Manager, you can count on us! The Starlight Knights won't let you down!
Thanks, guys. We're counting on ya. Yep. Don't worry. Oh, right. Even though we've already got our spot in the competition, each member still needs to register individually. Registration is on the second floor. Just tell them you're with the cunning hairs.
Belle, I saw on the poster that all the competition prizes are going to be on display at the venue soon, including that Porceloid W engine. After you finish registering, let's go check it out together.
Nicole and I are gonna head back to get prepared. See you at the competition.
Come on, Belle. We need to sign up for the competition.
Thanks for signing up for the Hollow Champion competition. Good luck out there.
Belle, is that the person you mentioned before? The one who was with Xiaozhao? Is she also here to take part in the competition? She just walked off without a word. She looks like trouble anyway.
Sorry to keep you both waiting. When Hollows threaten the city, from the city rises a champion. Welcome to the Hollow Champion Star Loop main venue. How can I help you?
I want to sign up as a member of the Cunning Hairs. The team should have already qualified.
Just a moment. Let me check that for you. Here we go. Please provide your name and confirm once more that you're joining the Cunning Hairs. Then we can wrap up the registration.
Is registering as a contestant really this simple? Don't you need any other checks or ID verification?
Let me explain. You two should already be familiar with the competition rules. There is no limit on the number of team members for this contest. You can compete solo or stick together as a team. The competition will rank teams and calculate points based on both the difficulty of hunted ethereals and the number of team members. In other words, this is a contest that tests strategy and overall team strength. Therefore, joining another team offers no advantage. Each team's members can also view their team roster at any time to ensure the competition is fair. On top of that, our sponsor, Rusty Cliff Corp, specifically instructed us not to impose too many restrictions on participants' identities, so that more up-and-coming stars who haven't yet been noticed can have a chance to shine.
Makes sense. Classic move from the entertainment powerhouse.
If you two have no further questions, you can proceed with the registration. Welcome officially to the competition. Next, we will introduce the designated item for this event, which also serves as the only proof of your participant status, the ethereal card.
Although it's called an ethereal card, it's clearly an electronic device with scanning and signal transmission functions.
That's right. In battle, the ethereal card will record your combat data and calculate your points. At the same time, you'll also need to use it to connect with the official data terminals to receive carrot information. Of course, the ethereal card will be loaded with initial carrot data at the start of the competition, but any subsequent updates will require participants to go near the data terminals. Here's some crucial info, so please pay attention. If your ethereal card is destroyed, you'll be disqualified. Your personal points will be reset to 0 for the team's total score, but the team's participant number coefficient will remain unchanged.
In other words, losing members is very disadvantageous for the team.
Exactly. Truth is, this measure is meant to remind participants to stay safe and avoid fighting enemies that might destroy their ethereal cards, since the competition does not provide insurance. All right, that covers the most important information about the competition. If there's anything else you'd like to know, feel free to swing by anytime. Please proceed to the line ahead to pay the equipment fee and complete your ethereal card activation. Once that's done, you'll be officially registered to compete.
Looks like the line's pretty long. Belle, I'll go queue up. You go check out that W engine prize first.
Anyway, come join us and become a Holo champion.
Wait, seriously? This thing's worth that much? It even has a special material usage permit. Let me see. Flint, porcelloy, W engine, concealed light.
So, this is the legendary porcelloy, huh? It's my first time seeing it. Enhances ether stabilization metrics to suppress energy level fluctuations of potent ether in internal and external environments. What does that even mean? Can it be explained in terms a normal person can understand?
Would the average person even need this? And then again, porcelloy itself is super rare, so maybe it'd be a collector's target. Look, this W engine doesn't even seem brand new. It even has some scratches on it.
Well, let's go and check out what other prizes they got.
Compared to the other prizes, the Porcelloy W engine seems a bit less popular. But that's a good thing. While there are fewer people around, let's get closer and take a look. I didn't expect just being near the W engine would make me feel better. The porcelain content in this one must be pretty high. If I can get my hands on it, given time, I can definitely solve the problems with the HDD in my eyes. But Now that I think about it, what does that line in the description mean? Suppress energy level fluctuations of potent ether in internal and external environments? Putting aside the external environment for now, does the so-called internal environment refer to the human body? What's the difference between the energy fluctuations of potent ether and corruption in general?
Yeah, I was wondering the same thing myself.
Who's there?
Sorry, I spoke to you out of the blue. Did I startle you? Speaking of which, this is the first time I've seen someone read through W engine tech specs so carefully. Are you a scholar? Or a W engine enthusiast?
Scholar? Nah, not quite. If we're talking about my profession, I'd say I'm more of an independent investigator of hollows.
Well, you've got pretty unique taste. I honestly can't think of any use for spending points to get such a niche W engine. Right. I'm Romeo, one of the contestants. I just started firing questions at you without even giving you my name. That was pretty rude of me.
It's okay. You don't have to be so formal. I'm Belle. Nice to meet you. I'm also a contestant.
I figured as much. Anyone who shows up at the registration area must be a contestant. Oh, but as long as everyone has different targets and isn't competing over them, then I guess they can also be seen as comrades fighting side by side, right?
Even if the targets were the same, everyone can still become comrades.
Rivals who compete yet still fight side by side. I'd love to meet an opponent like that someday.
By the way, Miss Ramiel, have you already chosen your target?
Not yet. There's still time, so I've decided to think it over carefully. But I'll remember that your target is the Porceloid W engine.
I actually haven't decided yet either.
Really? But you gave yourself away with how focused you were earlier. I'm just kidding. Well then, good luck out there. See you later.
Let's gather some intel before we go home.
Taking out your own teammates and claiming it was a doppelganger